the QC group serves manufacturers who need dimensional inspection on a variety of parts to validate that the parts are accurate to the print or to the design. The industries that QC serves are medical, aerospace, precision plastic components, and the tooling that makes precision parts. If I see somebody that may be even thinking about selling their business sometime in the future, Dan Mulvaney is the guy I would have them talk to first, primarily because of his efficiency and knowledge in getting a deal done. Yeah, Dan's guidance through the sale process was very valuable starting 2 years ago, actually. When we first met with him, he identified what was most important to a potential buyer. Dan Mulvaney was really instrumental in communicating what was unique about the QC group. One of the things that we really built up in the company was the idea of story-worthy service, which is integral to the people that we hired and developed, and also integral to how we served those customers with the systems, the speed, the processes that were built into the business. That had to be communicated to potential buyers, and Dan Mulvaney was very articulate about letting them know where the value was in the QC group beyond the physical equipment. Selling a business is a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and the right things need to be communicated to potential buyers. And as a result, we focused on the things that mattered. We could have spent an enormous number of additional hours that weren't necessary, but Dan cuts through that. He cuts to the chase, and he makes sure that we're talking about the things that need to get done next and nothing else. Dan is one of the few people that doesn't waste time in his communication and gets right to the point. And I really appreciated that because that was very helpful in the multitude of activities, work that had to be done. There was so much to be done, and Dan is very efficient at getting through all of the needed steps. Dan is one who goes after what he calls the fatal flaws early on to determine if there's something that's not going to work with the buyer. He was very professional with them, but very direct in that if something was not going to work, he was going to find it out early. Dan Mulvaney put a tremendous amount of hours into pulling together all the financial documents, hundreds of pieces of information that potential buyers were looking for. Dan Mulvaney was very instrumental in representing our best interest in the transaction.